I started DJing at Spun, I did dances and stuff like that. And then when I stopped doing that, I heard Vulgar Display of Power in Pantera, and I go, oh, I want to be in a band like this. And then I started my first band, and then I got into KoRn. That's what turned me into heavy music. So, I mean, I was never a fan. I don't know nothing about, everybody's asking me about Black Sabbath and shit like that. I have no fucking clue. Ozzy, any of that shit, I was totally, like, Passion Mode, all that. Ask me about that, I know. But not anything in the metal genre. Kind of weird. So then when I got in a band, I started going back and buying all those tapes, what I missed. Oh, you don't know Iron Maiden? I don't know. Go out buy Iron Maiden, Number the Beast.
Yeah. But about the new LP, you will grow up also on a riff out of the sound of the band, or also on the lyrics?
I think we all grew up there, both of us. The music and lyrically, we've taken it a lot farther. This album, we took our time in this album and did something really, really good. Because, I mean, Life's Peachy, we rushed that album, we always kicked ourselves in the ass. We just settled, and we didn't settle on this album. We made it the best it could possibly be. So I'm really excited about it.
And how was the thing with Russ Robinson? You decided to choose another producer, and then you dropped that producer, and you take back Ross as your personal trainer. So how was the thing?
It was cool. I mean, we had to let Steve go because we were button heads. Ross didn't work on any of the music. Nothing like that. It was just helping me vibe out some songs because Steve had just jacked me around so much. I didn't know what the fuck I was thinking. So then Ross came in, and I used him on a couple songs, but Ross just was taking me back to places where I'd already been. I wanted to do something new. So after I got done with Ross, I take some other stuff over by myself, and that's the stuff I put on the album. It was way better. I think the Ross was me being scared, because I didn't have, so I'm used to having a producer. I didn't have the confidence in myself. And after Ross, I didn't use Ross no more, and I realized like something opened, and I had self-confidence. Like, oh, I could do this myself. I don't know what the fuck I need Ross here for. So that went away, and so it's like this whole album's been like really crazy. Just spiritually for me, just waking and going, you know what? I don't need anybody. Just always thought I needed someone to do it, but it was all inside me to begin with. So, God, that's what happened.
There is no doubt that the band all feel that they have the talent within them. Reggie Arvizu was born in Bakersfield, California on November the 2nd, 1969. He's now known for his alcohol-related antics. For example, on a photo shoot, a bucket had to be found in case he threw up, and he quotes, "What he likes about touring clubs is the free beer." At the end of May 1998, Fieldy married his girlfriend Sheila. They have one daughter, Serena Ray, who was born on September the 30th, 1997. When Reggie was asked about his nickname, he said, "When I was younger, I had these chipmunk cheeks, so they called me Gopher. Then it became Gar, and then they started calling me Garfield. Then it became Fieldy." James Schaefer, whose nickname is Monkey, was born in Rosedale, California on June the 6th, 1970. He began playing guitar after an accident as a child, in which he cut part of his left index finger off. When he was younger, he had a three-wheeler. One night he was sneaking out to go to a party. The chain slipped off. He wanted to be quiet about it, so he wouldn't get busted, and he slapped his hand down on the chain, but it got caught between the chain and the sprocket. When he pulled his hand up, he was missing the tip of his finger. His doctor said that he needed to do something to help rehabilitate the finger, and then Monkey remembered an old guitar that he'd had in his closet. When he was asked about the uniform that he always wears on stage, he said, "I wanted to wear something on stage that was real tasty, because when I'm up there, I feel sick. Really what it is, it's like the person I don't like in me, all the things I hate about myself. That's who I am when I'm up there." His nickname Monkey comes from his feet. He'd spread them out. and everyone said they looked like hands, like monkey hands. Brian Welch was born in Torrance, California on June the 19th, 1970. Brian and Monkey went to the same school, where Brian showed Monkey how to play a few songs. They were friends up through high school, and had a friendly sort of competition with each other. Brian would go to Monkey's house and jam, and if Monkey would learn some new material, Brian would practice to do the same thing. Later, Monkey joined LAPD, while Brian would just sit around drinking beer. LAPD decided that they needed a second guitar when they toured, so Brian went on tour with them. Brian and Monkey have been playing together for almost 2/3 of their lives. Brian's wife is Rebecca, and she recently gave birth to their daughter, Jenna-Marie, on July the 6th, 1998. As a result of the birth, KoRn dropped out of the 1998 Ozfest in Europe. Brian wouldn't travel overseas and be away from his wife at such a crucial time, and the rest of KoRn was set in the fact that they wouldn't use any replacement musicians in any situation if one of them could not be on hand due to an extenuating circumstance. When he was asked how he got the nickname Head, Brian said, "Because I've got a big head. Go and get me a hat, any hat, and I guarantee it won't fit." David Silveria was born in San Leandro, California, on September the 21st, 1972. David had wanted to be a drummer since he was 7 years old. His drumming skills caught the ear of Mike Muir from Suicidal Tendencies. David can be heard on the new Infectious Groves album, as well as Sepultura's release Roots. David grew up in Bakersfield, where he learned how to play drums at the age of 9. "I think one of the reasons music became such an obsession," he says, "was that there wasn't a whole lot to do where we lived." David married Shannon Bellino in April 1997 and tattooed her first name on his back. They have a son, David Jr., born August the 22nd, 1997. David is described as the shy member of the band, although he has recently taken up a lucrative side job as a model. He has already completed a modelling assignment for skate punk clothing company 26 Red. He proved such a hit that 26 Red's biggest rivals, Grind, have now also contracted him to do a series of ads for them. There is no doubt that Jonathan's time as a morgue apprentice had a big impact on both his and the band's approach, and the whole lyrics work is deeply affected by Jonathan's twisted psyche and his emotional problems from childhood to this day. A heritage of that period can be seen on stage, where mannequins, like corpses, hang from the ceiling at KoRn concerts. This was a stage concept used in the past by British band Mott the Hoople, who officially had no morbid thoughts and probably were using them just as props because of a song entitled Marinette.